Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Crusader Kings III and the Royal Court expansion. So that next series is out, and that's on the PlayStation 5, the console version of CK3, and we're playing over here in Spain, starting as Castile, or Castille, if you want to pronounce it in Spanish, with that double L, which would be like a silent sound, or the Y sound. But yeah, I know everybody hates when I say Castille, so Castile. We're starting as Castile, and the goal is to conquer all northern Spain here, which is in the hands of our brothers and our cousin here in Navarra. Get all that conquered, and then start expanding into Muslim territory and try and get the entire Iberian Peninsula into our hands. And the console version's alright. It's interesting how they changed the UI and changed up the controls for the game to fit on a controller, and it's runs really well, which is something I was concerned about because the console version of Solaris was just horrible. The speed was just god awful. It was so slow, even on the fastest speed. It's like almost unplayable because of how slow it is, in my opinion. But yeah, it doesn't have those issues. It's very quick on loading. Game runs very smooth, just as fast as it probably does on console, maybe slightly slower, but for the most part, its performance is great. It has some issues with the UI and not being able to get access to certain types of information that you need to know, and basically it's better than expected, but obviously still an inferior product compared to the PC version, which is not at all surprising. But yeah, if you want to watch more CK3, that series will be going at the same time as this one, and Jinx has joined us on that one, so again, it's kind of a different pace, different kind of tone to it, I suppose. But yeah, should be a fun series. Maybe check that out if you're interested. Obviously, again, it's on the console, so not everybody would want to watch a console series. But yeah, let's go and jump into today's video, where we're going to be spending this money. There's a lot of things I want to do here. The first thing we're going to do is to commission an artifact. And I'm looking to get ourselves a crown finally, because I believe we don't have one, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just double check. But I want to say we don't have a crown yet. Yeah, no crown yet. So I think that's our priority here. There's a few other things I'd like to get, like a different weapon. We're still using that same old dagger. Yeah, let's go and get the crown going, and hopefully get something good on this. So we've got him doing that. Now we can take a look at how good this person is. Oh, it doesn't tell you here once you've already clicked on it. That's interesting. That this woman's a known criminal as well. Can we trust her? I don't know. So she's taking care of that for us, and still got a lot of money left to spend. We're gonna get a new holding over here. We're gonna do a city right there, and then eventually I'd like to get another barony over here as well. But yeah, let's do the city first. It's gonna take 4 years to get that constructed, and you can only construct one holding at a time, I think, right? If we could do two at a time, then we'll do two. As far as where we'd put that, probably like right here. It looks like a good spot for a castle. We got these rivers here. Yeah, I think that's a fantastic spot for a castle. If we can do more than one, looks like we can. I guess I've never tried to do more than one before. So yeah, you can do two at a time. So we'll build both of those, improving the county of Kraków. And then we could do some building as well. Let's just take a look at all of our locations here, see what we might want to get. Now, I think we've already built in both of the duchy titles, right? Yeah, because we have these two duchies, which we already know we built there, obviously. But then I'm pretty sure we already built here as well. Yeah, we got the tax assessor there. All right, so let's just build here in this territory. I want to also improve this one because this is part of the county. We already got several buildings here, but we can improve them, so why not? Let's go ahead and do this one. We'll upgrade that. And then, yeah, just build over here, continuing to improve all this territory. And yeah, that'll improve our units. We'll get that. We still got some money to spend, so let's just spend it all. I'm sure there's something that I was supposed to get that I didn't get, but it's fine. Maybe, we're 95% here. I've decided that, we're not going to try and get, our dynasty onto the throne here, but we will assassinate that one guy. We'll just go and do that since I think we've already kind of worked towards doing so. So we'll assassinate him, and we'll see what happens, but we're not going to make much of an effort here to try and manipulate an election because, frankly, it doesn't go very well. It's difficult to do. It never goes the way you want it to. All right, so we're doing some construction now. Also, I did want to improve the men-at-arms, and forgot about that because we have the, well, I don't know if we're going to keep the light footmen. I've never been a big fan of light footmen. While they counter the heavy infantry, they're just, you know, their stats are really bad. And so, and of course, they also are decent in different types of terrain as well. Yeah, I don't think we're going to keep them because we don't have any other slots left. And I want to get another siege engine here. So if we're going to do that, we have to get rid of one. And this is the obvious one to get rid of here, guys. We also don't have any heavy cav. Okay, so that's a problem. Get rid of them. The armored horsemen are really expensive. We might wait until we open up another men-at-arms slot and then get the heavy horsemen. Yeah, we'll have to do that. Because, yeah, I would like to get another one of these here. These are just so powerful with trying to, you know, reduce the amount of time that we have to spend sieging. We're going to increase their size a bit as well. All right, excellent. Inspiration, a vassal. Remember, we've already had this event. Every time we basically, I think we have this event every time we work on an object. So we will do maybe piety. Why not? Dedications are overrated anyways. So yeah, we'll get the piety. Never have enough piety. And of course, you want to get your devotion as high as possible. Now, you could make the argument that fame is definitely more important, but fame's easier to get. All right, so we've seen this event before. This is all the same here, but she says, as you are forging a crown, she goes on, it may as well match my grandmother's old crown. But yeah, we've had this happen before, and essentially, we might be able to improve the quality, but it looks like it's a 44%. It's actually a 55% 55% chance we'll have a lower quality. So yeah, let's not do that. We'll just say, come darling, let's leave it to the experts. This is again with that crown that we're currently making. I bump into a very grave looking Grilla, my metalsmith, hoping that she doesn't bring ill news of the splendid crown she should soon have ready for me. Oh, there you are, my liege. I've hit a wall in my work, nothing major. My ideas have gone to ground as the pressure mounts, she laughs nervously. I just need some inspiration, mighty emperor. Might you have some prior examples I could examine? Well, I don't know. We can have her look, but last time we did this, she wasn't able to find anything. But yeah, we'll go to the Great Hall, see if any of the objects we have are any good. You know, this time we do have a lot more items in our Grand Hall than we did before. So yeah, might end up. Yeah, it looks like she did find something. I show Grilla around my Grand Hall, taking great pride in its luxury and the various riches on display. Sven, who's our antiquarian, insisted on coming and watches from afar, wincing each time an object is improperly handled or misidentified. The metalsmith pauses as though awestruck, examining my Piast regalia. Very fine, my liege. Could I use its metal? No. The point is to get a new item, not to give you this famed no. I don't think so. Because this would lose it, right? Yeah, it's destroyed. No, that's a famed item. So we'll just say you're just having a look, and that'll increase the progress and increase your opinion. But yeah, we could get a higher quality crown, but yeah, we're not going to do that, guys. That doesn't make any damn sense. It's already a famed object. You're not going to get any better than that. And the crown would probably end up being worse anyways. Maybe not. But yeah, that's not the way to do it. Destroying items. I guess the one advantage would be like if that item was deteriorating, but it's very easy to just repair any items. So there's no reason to do that. Tidbits from far away. Visiting the local market, a merchant from faraway land catches my attention. I want to say we've seen this event. Yeah, I think we've seen this a couple times actually. So you can say it must be interesting traveling as much as you do. Diplomacy challenge that we will very much fail because remember we are horrible at diplomacy. We're good at stewardship and intrigue. Although I think we're getting some of that. Yeah, we're getting most of that from our wife actually, a good third of it. We can instead say she will tell me what she knows. We'll gain some dread. We'll get bonus to our hostile scheme power. Some intrigue lifestyle experience. And we'll gain stress because we're temperate. Or we say this should cover both trinket and information. We could eat the stress. Although we would get the threatened merchant modifier. A 30% chance that we'd get it. I'm willing to gamble that. Although this gives us more intrigue. Okay, I didn't realize that. Yeah, that gives more intrigue. So you know what, let's just do this. The dread would be nice to have. Now, that does put us in debt, of course. We do have some prisoners we can or criminals we can imprison. We already knew about her, and she's making her item, and we knew about the Count there as well. We didn't want to imprison him either. Okay, so nothing new there, basically. Monetary administrations. My Emperor, I could not help but notice that you might benefit from some monetary aid. This is my vassal, Count Marion. He cracks his knuckles as he proposes an arrangement, a loan to ease the burden on my treasury. So we can say, your help is appreciated, Marion. He'll give us 75 gold. Then I'll need to use the repay loan decision to repay the loan, and he'll get a weak favor on us. I think we're going to say I'm not that desperate, though. We'll just have to lose opinion with them and take the stress. It's a lot of stress. But yeah, I don't like giving hooks to vassals, like, at all. It's never in your favor. They could demand all kinds of stuff from you and then force you to give it to them. Now, a lot of times they just want to change up their contract, but sometimes it's much worse. You never know what they're going to do. So another one of these events. Unless we'll go ahead and pick that one there. Which character is this? Oh, he's over here. So we'd want to improve opinion with him, because there's the chance that he might accept vassalage. Maybe. Who are we currently improving opinion with right now? Oh, our patriarch, who's actually got his opinion high enough we don't have to improve it, but we'll do it since we've been working on it. Yeah, we were trying to make sure that we were getting his full endorsement, which we now have. Okay, so this is with the assassination event. And we're definitely going to go ahead and do it with that very good percentage there. And he's dead. Alright, so Earl Godwine is dead, walled up, and soon to be forgotten. He followed me willingly, drunk on merriment and wine, into the cellar. After many glasses of fine wine, he fell readily asleep, and didn't even stir as I brought out a trowel, and methodically bricked up the exit. Wow. Fortunately, no one seems to notice the queer new wall in my basement. So we're the one that killed him. That's interesting. I don't know how we got him all the way over here, but I guess we just invited him. Maybe that one event said, but he was pretty far away. All the way over here in England. So he has a new heir, and of course it wasn't the character we wanted it to be, as I expected it would. Switch over to somebody else. And now you got Duke Henry of Lancaster, who's set to inherit, set to win the election. Again, I kind of expected it to happen that way, but we had already spent money, so I figured we assassinate him anyways. Why not? And again, just kind of padding out the kill list here. Look at all these people we've killed already. And we're only 25 years old. Alright, so we almost have this completed here. As far as the next assassination, do we have any titles we're set to inherit? Oh, our mother's titles. This is actually a problem I wanted to bring up, is that we're not in alliance with her. She's in multiple conflicts, well, she's getting raided over here. Yeah, she's in a rebellion here. She might win it. She was losing when I looked at it. Look at how deep in debt she is. Good God. Yeah, she is deep in debt. And you know, you could say we wouldn't kill our mother, but if we don't kill our mother, again, this isn't a roleplay series, so we can do whatever we want. If we don't kill her, there's not going to be anything to inherit. Now, she does have more counties than she used to. I'm not entirely sure how she got those. Inherited or just seized them from somebody. But I think we might want to murder her. Because she's fairly young and she's healthy. She could be around for another 10, 20 years. By then she'll lose all that territory, especially without us helping her, because she's not willing to ally with us. She's just not willing to accept it because she's a claimant. So because of that, probably because she wants that kingdom right there. So because of that, I feel like we have to, we're going to have to assassinate her. There's no way around this, guys. So let's go ahead and attempt to. You would think she's got a lot of people who dislike her, and she needs to be gotten rid of anyway. I mean, she's been an epic disaster over here. You'd expect everybody to want to join up against her. But apparently not. Apparently she's got enough support over here. Alright, there's nobody to invite, but that's probably because we're broke. So we're going to have to wait till we get a little bit of money. When does this happen? 15 months. We got time. We've got time, guys. We should be able to get that debt soon. And the inspiration has been realized, but it wasn't that great. No, it's pretty cruddy, actually. It's a horrible crown. Let me see if it notes anything about that. An ornate crown of fine craftsmanship. The crown is forged from silver and set with small pieces of onyx. Yeah, it's not great, guys. Alright, it is what it is. At least we have a crown. Let's go and put it on. And it'll give us some benefits. Some extra prestige. and independent ruler opinion will be increased by 1. But yeah, that's kind of disappointing. I was hoping it would be a little bit better than that. What is that we know? Has she cheated on us or something? I'm not entirely sure what this is about. Alright, well, we can get money from her. Maybe it has just to do with our lifestyle. You know, the intrigue that we're going after. Since it's already gave us 100 lifestyle, intrigue lifestyle experience points. So we can get dread instead and put her into critical stress levels. Yeah, we'd want the money. What is our dread? It's at 34 right now. With natural dread being 36, so it'll continue to increase. But yeah, I think we'll just go for the money since we're in debt right now, so it makes sense. So we are closer to being able to try and invite somebody over here. We might have to put our spy master on that. I don't want to do it yet though, because I don't want this to actually happen just yet. So yeah, we'll see if we can get some money together to try and invite some characters. But yeah, we do not have a good percentage here. I'm a little surprised with that, because I would think everybody would hate her because she's been such a terrible ruler. Although it does look like she's trying to rebuild her empire, because again, she has more counties than she did, and almost looks like she has more territory overall than she did before. Investment inquiry. With Empress Nana's diligent administration of my household finances, there is more gold at the end of the season than expected. How should we put it to best use, husband? So we can host a magnificent dinner party to the delight of all, gaining some opinion with our powerful vassals, every powerful vassal, and the courtiers. Invest money in the local area. We don't really need the control, but encouragement of development would be great. You could say, if there's one thing money can buy, it's eyes and ears. Increasing hostile scheme resistance. Or we can just save it and get the money. I'm always willing to invest in development, guys. We need the money, of course. But I think we're going to go with this one, guys. I really want to get Kharkiv's development up as high as possible. And really the key here, which we're at 20 now, which is what my goal was. We're about to get it up to 21 now. And also we got to boost our health. We're living healthy. And our wife has helped us out with that. I mean, I feel like our wife is doing a great job, isn't she? She's doing an excellent job. She's a genius, so, you know, I suppose that's not surprising. But yeah, remember the development, what we're trying to do is research faster, because it's just so darn slow. Yeah, we're just researching much slower than usual, because of the fact that for so long, all the Polish territory had very low development. Alright, so let's see if we can't get any more agents over here. Looks like there's one. Some of these might be just a matter of not having enough money, though. Yeah, so if we just saved up for a little bit longer, we could probably get a better person. A better agent. We can get a strong hook on this character here, the Duchess Antiquarian, so we could do that, and that'd be useful for operating against her. Yeah, we're just gonna do this one instead. Get the opinion boost. Yeah, just keep on looking for secrets over there, I suppose, since that's our main vassal that I want to operate against. And just take a look here. Yeah, they're still waiting on one more member. We could intentionally piss somebody off if we really don't want to go for tyranny, which would affect everybody. Then the better option would be piss somebody off who's not scared of you, so that they'll go into that faction. But we could just go with the tyrannical option as well and try and arrest her. I also want to attack Bohemia, but I don't want to do that yet because I want to do this murder here and see what the results are going to be, because we're going to get all our territory. So we did get another perk over here. So we're going after the schemer. So we could do the hostile scheme success chance. That'd be really useful to have. Yeah, that's what we definitely want to go for. That'll help us immediately. We're already at 56% without inviting anybody. And now we have... I'm a little surprised this guy wouldn't accept. Yeah, it just isn't giving much of a boost there. So yeah, we'll just give it to him then. I think that should be enough. Yeah, that should be enough to get this where we want it. And then we can carry out the assassination. 82% chance. It's good enough. I mean, we could throw a little bit of money towards somebody who's cheaper, I suppose, to ensure that it's that 95% chance. We don't really want to get caught trying to kill our wife here. Or excuse me, our mom. One of our counselors died. Okay. Oh, it was the Patriarch. Of course it was the Patriarch. They just keep dying, and we knew that. We looked at his age and knew he was pretty damn old, and so we were going to boost opinion with them and just find ourselves having to do it again with somebody else. But this guy is pretty young. How good is he? He's all right. He's not bad. You know, in this campaign, we've actually had pretty good luck when it comes to our patriarchs or archbishops. Overall, they have not been that bad, which really helped us when it comes to converting territory. A lot of times in these Let's Plays, it just feels like I just can't get any good archbishops. They're just always so cruddy. Let's see what we want to pay here. That's 68 for him. 68 for him. These are all given around the similar number here, 70 there. So yeah, I just wanted to see what the cheapest one was. So we'll go with him. Just trying to get it up as high as possible. Just make sure that we're successful. Even that's not guaranteed, honestly. I suppose I could have switched over my spy instead of finding secrets over here, and then that would have ticked it up. We could have saved the 68 gold or whatever. That's fine. It's too late now, obviously. Alright, so this assassination should be successful. 4 months. Oh, and it was discovered. Damn it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Spent all this money on it. Of course it got exposed. It's not impossible now to conduct it, but it is fairly unlikely. Such a shame, man. Yeah, I really wanted to take her out. And we could still try and make it happen. You switch your spy over to this. Yeah, I mean, even then you'd still have to get another agent, so you need more money here. So you could postpone it once. I suppose that's what we're going to have to do. Postpone it once, get one more agent, and then switch the spy master over to the schemes, and you know, see where we're at that point. And we're going to earn more money now. We're getting all this stuff constructed, so that's helpful. Although we're not actually seeing the money go up there. Not all these grant money, of course. But yeah, I really want to get this assassination done. And I'm hesitant to like declare war on anybody until we do. Alright, so we're going to have to delay this, obviously. This is not the time. Need more money. Need more agents. And maybe we'll get a favorable event that will fire. Allow us to increase the chance of success there. Seeing a lot of fights going on over here. Wonder who's all fighting. And it's a Liberty War. And Empress Nana is pregnant again. Excellent. So maybe we'll have another boy here. Though at this point, you know, we've kind of decided we might go with a daughter just because they have the genius trait here. Oh, we need to look at their education as well. Let's kind of go through our kids. Now, we've already got him doing his education, which he's going to do the diplomacy. I don't know if we did her already. We have her going down intrigue right now. I want to say we probably did, or we just left her as is. So she could do the intrigue. And then this is one of the daughters we might actually want to play as. She's pensive and she's a genius. I think we have another genius over here as well. Yeah, we want to make sure that these are characters that we're picking education traits that we'd want. So, I mean, you could go after the learning because we haven't done that one yet. But there's also the choice of going with stewardship. That's a pretty powerful way to go. But we've already had a stewardship one while we haven't had a learning one. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Let's take a look here. Maybe have one do learning and one do stewardship is what I'm thinking. And so as far as like which one you'd want to do, just kind of look at what they're good at right now. I guess it makes sense for her to do the learning one. So we'll have her do the learning one and then have her do stewardship. And one benefit of doing it this way is if we decide we want to be Christina instead of Jadwiga, then you've got her already doing the pensive, so you can try and get her to become a nun. And then you still got to get rid of the eldest daughter, which you probably just have to disinherit Matilda, because she's just the intelligent, so I don't know why we would go with her over Mieszko. He's got the herbalist trait, which increases intrigue and learning, and gives a nice boost to health here. So yeah, I don't know why we'd go for Matilda over him. We wouldn't. So we're going with the cask of wine again, apparently. Alright, well, we're going to say this is not the way to do it. We're just going to have to keep on postponing it, guys, until we get another agent, which we do have some money here, so we can take a look. if we can get any agents involved. We just need so many agents involved because of, you know, the fact that this was unfortunately revealed. We've had some bad luck with those being revealed, the plots. The longer they go, the more likely it is they'll be revealed. We did get the military presence. Okay. So I just save up a bit more money. I didn't like what our options were there, and we have some time as well. And who wants to negotiate alliance? Oh, Princess Efrosina, our sister over here. But do we want to be allied to her? I don't particularly want her as an ally, honestly. Yeah, I don't want to help her over here. It's just too far away. So we're going to have to decline that, guys. I'm not going to get pulled into every damn war in Spain. And so, yeah, lots of neighbor conflicts. It's unfortunate we couldn't do any conflicts ourselves, but, you know, we are getting to make some progress here on the time. Inspired moderation. So is this his first trait? Yes, his first trait. He's got the temperate. Remember, they are more likely to get that because we have that one cultural tradition. And I'm absolutely fine with him keeping temperate. It's a good one to have. So Mieszko so far is just continuing to look like a better and better heir. Again, we'll just see what happens. Because we only have one son right now until we find out which gender this child is. Because we only have the one child right now, the one son, we're in a position where we don't have to disinherit anybody or get him into the church or anything. We don't have any of that issues because, you know, daughters aren't going to inherit anything. Now, if we disinherit Mieszko, then now we're in a position where we have 3 daughters splitting up all of our titles. So it's one thing to consider. I meant to get another agent. I was waiting until we had a bit more money, but yeah, I should have done that. We got the battlements. All right, awesome. So I was waiting on that, you know, to get the battlements so that we can improve our capital. Also going to reduce the men-at-arms maintenance, save us some money here. But yeah, the key here is that we can now go after a high medieval tradition, or excuse me, innovation. And I think what we're going to do next is probably heraldry, so we can move to high partition. I'm never a big fan of partition. So high partition would be helpful. It's still going to be a long time, though, 51 years to knock that out. So it's take us quite a while. Now that time will reduce, of course. And a secret was exposed on, who was it? Oh, it's Lakshmi. Fabulous she, Lakshmi. So, our female Aladdin here. Oh, so when we denied his marriage to her, they ended up just having a extramarital relationship. So they've probably been lovers for quite a while, and he's got children. He's got 2 bastard children. I didn't know that. These are our grandkids here, or our nephews, excuse me. I keep forgetting that we've become a new character. But yeah, we've got nephews here. I did not know that. All right, interesting. And you know, she would have made a fine wife for him. She had some decent traits here. Well, I guess her stats are kind of low. Yeah, her stats are kind of horrible. Never mind. Yeah, I guess her traits here aren't that great. She has some good stuff here, outside of the fornicator, which she just got. But yeah, these are kind of cruddy. She's got some money too. Yeah, they've had kids together. Oh, wait a minute. Only one of those are his. So who's the father here? Okay, so this is the kid that's got a different parent, but we don't know the father. I assume he's probably the father, and we just don't know that yet. All right, so they're both fornicators. He's a monk. All right, and that's his kid. All right, so not good for him and his ambitions in the church. Being a fornicator, of course, is a negative for him. Not surprising, though, when we told him no, that he went and got with her anyways. Can't stop love, man. Can't stop love. What we're doing, that's right. We need to try and get another agent here. So far, this is the best one. I'm just wondering if any of these are like really expensive, and maybe they won't accept because they're expensive. Although none of these are very close to accepting, are they? Yeah, looks like there's nothing we can really do here to get them involved. It's not even a matter of money. So yeah, we'll just do him. He's 68 gold. There's also her. I think she's 70 though, isn't she? Yeah, she's 70 gold. And he's better. So that's the best we can do with the agent. And it did not make that big of a difference. 41 and 58%. So we can switch over the spy here. We should have sent him over there. See if we can't get an agent through blackmail. Yeah, that probably would have been the better option. And we can get a hook on her husband. A strong hook on him. It'd be expensive. So this would be very helpful if we wanted to act against her, like assassinate her or something like that. But, I mean, they have kids. That's not even what I wanted to do. Yeah, we want a rebellion here. So, yeah, really not that helpful, honestly. Just better to get the opinion. We're going to be moving him. Well, let's first take a look and see how much he boosts it when, you know, because he's got a good intrigue when we do the support schemes. And we'll see if that's going to be enough for us to conduct this. Oh yeah, this is great. Well, that's way higher than I thought it was going to be. I mean, he's a great spy master, but I didn't think it'd boost it that much. Wow. All right, yeah, we'll take it. Now, I do know that we could have held a court there, guys. I decided not to, just so we can make some more progress on the time here. And really trying to get this mission done here. I really want to get it finished up. So even though it's exposed, we've got a good success chance there. Mieszko is more likely to receive a good education due to our wife's tutelage, which is good because he's going down a different education than we have, which, you know, remember, we're his guardian. Speaking of guardianships, we're doing her guardianship. We might want to switch her over to somebody else. Now, we are doing the intrigue, so it makes sense for us to do it. But yeah, I really want to be in control of these two. They're not quite old enough yet, but it's something to consider. Oh, we had another son as well. Alright, well, I guess that's going to make an impact here, too. So since we already have a son named Mieszko, we'll name him Alexander. Let me see if he got... He did not get the intelligence traits. It's a bummer none of our sons are getting it. Because, yeah, in order to have a daughter inherit, we got to disinherit, you know, all the sons. Or put them in the church, which, of course, will be easier for us to do now that we have that one tradition. But still. We are illustrious now. Alright, so we're just waiting for this assassination here. Can have that done soon. Let me see if there's anything over here we need to be aware of. Nope. Oh, wait a minute. There's something here I didn't look at. Can transfer Prince Lambert to the Duke here. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So he now has the duchy title here, which he must have done himself. Now, Lambert, of course, is our uncle. Let me put him in place here a while ago. And this would appease him. He would be unhappy if we don't give him. Yeah, you can see he's unhappy about not having those two Prince Bishopry titles. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Appease him. And gets rid of a vassal too. Even if it was a vassal who's a relative and who likes us. Cradled by sickness. Oh no. He's a sickly child. Hush now, Alexander. Please don't cry. So he got the sickly trait. Yeah, just not as much luck with the sons as we had with the daughters, unfortunately. So yeah, we're gonna, I guess, bring her out to the woods. Oh, the woods can be such a dangerous place. And there we go. The thugs did their job. Empress Mother Gremislava is no more. As the travel party stopped to camp for the evening, bandits poured out from among the trees, calling for blood and gold. The soldiers fought back, but thankfully it was not enough. The Empress Mother was tragically slain in the melee. The bandits are now hunted by all, and no one even suspects my involvement. Alright, so we took out our mom, and thus inherited all of her titles and her claims, as well as everything she had from the court as well. A letter from Pope Lucius. And we'll have to go through all those. We are, of course, above our domain holding limit by 2 now. So this is all the territory we got. So we've got some far-reaching territory here. This is under a vassal, though. This countess. And that's one of our directly owned territories here. We'd probably want to give out. We are in a war as well. So this was his claim on the kingdom. So he probably would have defeated her and she would have lost all that. You know what? Us assassinating her was probably the best thing for us to do at that moment. We've got some troops over here. I'll probably just disband these guys. We could have kept them, but I was worried about them impacting our knights. I don't know how good their knights were. I was worried it would impact our own knights when we raise them up to fight this conflict here. So yeah, we'll have to fight this conflict. Finish him up. Again, I really think that, you know, us assassinating her was for the best. She might have lost the entire kingdom. It kind of felt like she would have lost it. She had a very small army. She might have won. That's a possibility. But yeah, she's done nothing to make me think that she would have won that. Of course, we have Kiev as well. Kiev is probably the best territory that we got from her. I mean, we only got the 2 counties from her, but the rest of these are all under vassals. So I think it's this territory here. So you got a count right there. Another count over here. All right, so we've expanded our lands here a little bit anyway. We also have this territory here. So this is a Duke Igor. And another count right here. He has a very high learning, doesn't he? Especially considering the fact that he didn't go very high on that. He's a scholar, that's why. Okay. So yeah, we'll have to finish up this conflict. But we should probably give out these titles first. We're going to keep Kiev just because it's a richer province. But we'll want to get rid of this one. There's really no reason to keep this territory over here. It's already Catholic, by the way, as well. We've really been spreading Catholicism throughout their territory. If we just want to take a look at the religious map to see how far Catholicism has spread, and look at that. Yeah, we've definitely made some inroads into their territory here. So when our patriarch finishes up, we're going to want them to convert some of this other territory here. I don't know. But yeah, we could expand the Catholicism. Some people wanted me to leave Orthodoxy alone. Suppose that'd be an option. And not convert it. But we've already made some progress over here. But yeah, some of this territory, I don't know if this is rebellions. No, it's not rebellions. It's just a war. Okay, they used to be under our kingdom at one point, but not anymore. So he's got like, 1,200 troops or something like that. Yeah, about 1,300 troops or whatever. So we'll be able to easily wipe them out there. We're holding too many duchies. It looks like we inherited the duchy over here. Yeah, we inherited this duchy right here. I'm thinking we'll probably just destroy this title. Yeah, we'll probably just destroy that title. If we want to keep it, the only way to really do it is to destroy it. If we want to keep Kiev, I mean. So we're going to destroy that for now. We can always recreate it in the future if we so desire. Do we have any other duchy titles from this? I don't think so. I think we just got the one. Yeah, that's the only one. Okay, so we've done that. See if there's anything else we need to be aware of. Low control in the counties, disabled buildings. Oh, okay. She might have built something over here already. She had the Golden Gate of Kiev. That's a special building. And that's just disabled because, we're above our holding limit. So there's another reason to keep this territory. But yeah, the duchy building is the strategic marches. So obviously we lost any benefits from that. But that's really just for defense, honestly. Yeah, it's not much other benefit there. But yeah, this one would be helpful, the Golden Gate of Kiev. Again, this is a special building, only for Kiev. And it grants 2+ fort level, 2+ advantage, 250 on the garrison. And then the county gets plus 10% taxes and increased development growth. Probably why they're level 14 development now. Then also we get increased monthly piety and increased monthly prestige. So a fantastic special building here. One reason to keep Kiev. Alright, so with that title destroyed, is there anything else we need to be aware of over here? Call her into war, not necessary. Multiple neighbors can now be vassalized. Well, you look at that. So let's take a look at who all these characters are. So you got, wow, look at him. There's a big old duke over here. Look at all that territory he's got. Alright, who else you got over here? You got her now. Everybody's willing to join us. Let's take a look at this guy over here. Alright, so yeah, you got him. He's got a county. And then you got her over here. Well, the most exciting is clearly the Duke there. before we accept them, let's go through our court to see if, like, I don't know if we could increase grandeur or anything. Although I guess it wouldn't be immediate. But yeah, that might make them more likely to join. But yeah, let's just figure out what all artifacts we got here. Now, these are already displayed, so can't put anything there just yet. We'll probably want to keep this here, but I did want to see if there's anything really good. I mean, we already have a masterwork here. Alright, so yeah, these are all just, obviously you want to keep your own dynasty up there. You got another one over here. I think you're not going to get anything better than these masterwork ones that we already have here. And plus, I don't know that you get all the bonuses from all these. It might only be applicable for people of that dynasty. I know it works that way with some stuff. So far I haven't found any of the new stuff just yet. Might be able to put something here. Currently we have the Russian Band of Tver War Banner, which gives us some really good benefits. I don't know if we'll be able to find anything better there. So yeah, this one requires you to fulfill the requirements there. So you can see we don't, I don't think, so therefore we wouldn't get any of those benefits. You'd only get the court grandeur. So yeah, I wouldn't want to do that one. Yeah, we already seen that one. That one's not as good. That's a decent one. It's more advantage, but still not as good as the one we currently have. This one's not bad either. But again, I probably prefer the one we currently got. Alright, so nothing there. Over here, nothing there. And then we should have one here as well, which is that letter from Pope Lucius. Increasing piety, head of faith opinion, and 2+ court grandeur. But yeah, I don't know if it's better than any of these items here. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, you're just not going to get a good enough bonus, I think, to justify replacing any of the items we currently have. So basically, all the stuff we inherited, we didn't use any of those. What's this? Finger bones of an emperor. A peddler in a cloak with dozens of baubles and knickknacks sewn onto it rattles up to me. I have with me a precious weapon only worthy of your hands, the holy lance of Antioch, the spear of destiny itself. You shall utterly annihilate the infidel on the battlefield with this. She pulls out a tiny shard of metal which looks rather like a sewing needle. Alright, so she's claiming that this little piece of metal is she's claiming this is the entire thing? She's claiming it's the spear of destiny, which of course is the spear that stabbed Jesus and killed him. So obviously this is a lie. We can't even purchase it, which is interesting. Huh, yeah, we can just automatically say sell your lies elsewhere and get the prestige. I wonder why it wasn't an option to purchase it. Maybe, I don't think it was a trade or anything. Maybe she was selling it for a lot of money, we didn't have enough. But you'd think that option would have been available. Okay, well, whatever. It's an interesting event nonetheless, and we got some prestige from it. Alright, so I don't think there's anything we're going to be able to do here before we have to end the episode other than the vassalizations here, because I do want to do these. So let's go ahead and accept all other vassalizations, and then we'll do the war next episode. We will let that fire, though I guess we can go and put our troops where we want them, which, let's see where those armies are located. You got one there. That's most of the troops there. You got a capital there, so it's probably just best to put them around here somewhere. Could just try and raise them up like right next to them here. Although, I'm not sure if you can raise right next to troops. Oops. So yeah, we'd want to raise them right there. And let's go ahead and do that now. I'm thinking about it, and let them build up and all that kind of good stuff. Oh, I hit the... Damn, they deployed all over the place. That is not what I wanted. Yeah, I could have swore I was holding it when I did that. Apparently not. Yeah, we won't need all these troops anyways. Alright, so all of them are going to become vassals of us. Also, we got some stuff constructed there. Alright, so this is probably enough troops, honestly. I think this is probably all we're going to need here. Maybe give it like a day or whatever. And yeah, I think that's plenty enough. More than enough, honestly. Let's go ahead and get all these guys stopping here. and then have them all move over here. If any of these is just levies, I bet none of them are. Let's just go ahead and get rid of, what we'll do is split off that one knight, and then just get rid of all these guys here. Though it looks like he's too far away, or too close, excuse me, to the enemy here. Move him over there. Same thing with these ones, if any of them is mostly levies. And maybe get rid of this guy. Because yeah, I just don't think we're going to need anywhere near this number of troops here. So yeah, let's get the archers out of here. Have them go over there while the remaining army here is disbanded. Can you disband if you're here? You can't. Why the hell are these armies that they're so close that... I guess just that one. And try and get these guys far enough back here so we can disband them. We'll take a look at our new territory here. So yeah, we've made further inroads into Germany here by gaining this duke. He's got 3 counties there. And yeah, also got a little bit more vassals over here as well in the east. So just continuing to grow. We're going to need to make these borders look a little bit better though. But yeah, now that we have inherited from our mother, that's a possibility. Oh, we still got to give these titles out too. Now we have a year to do it. And we already know we're going to give out the one here, so we could easily do that now, I suppose. Just go ahead and grant it to... Well, it's Catholic, but not, it's not our culture. But yeah, I think we would want to give it to maybe perhaps one of our knights, if any of them don't have any titles. Looks like they might all have titles, though. I guess you got this guy down here, but he's really old. This guy's a little bit younger. You could award him. Now, I don't know if we'd end up losing him, though. It really depends on if there's a... Well, I guess there's no dukes over here that are ours. So yeah, we'll just give it to him. So let's go ahead and grant him this title here. Although, you know what? We need to grant somebody a title over here, don't we? Because, yeah, if we're going to keep Kiev, then we're still going to be 1 county over the limit here. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and pin him real quick. And just figure out what other county we would want to grant. I think it's going to have to be over here. Our son's not old enough, I feel, to give him a title. So yeah, it'd have to be over here. I mean, because we're trying to get control of that duchy there. So I guess you'd have to give him, you'd have to give somebody a title over here. Or just be over the domain holding limit by 1, I suppose. But that would affect Kiev, which is one of our best ones. Alright, let's go and get him selected. We'll give him this title for now. I was going to grant him this title. Get rid of that. Still over the holy limit by 1. That's okay. We'll get it fixed eventually here. Alright, so these guys hopefully are far enough away. Let's go and disband them so I don't have to pay for them. Because, yeah, these guys here, you can see, are quite expensive as is. So let's go ahead and get this guy moving over here. You can see they're retreating, trying to get away from us. Or are they coming back? Alright, let's go ahead and disband that. And then that leaves me in this situation here where I can do this before we start. Get this army situated and figure out how we're going to move them. We don't really need that many, honestly. So we'll probably disband a lot of those. Maybe like 5,000 troops would be enough. We'll have to do some sieges, of course, to actually finish the war. So yeah, maybe 5,000 men would be enough. You don't need a whole lot for only 1,300 troops and a couple sieges. So we'll get rid of about 4,000 or so of those, or 4,900 of those. And I'll do that before we start the next episode. See if there's anything here. Look at this. More neighbors to be vassalized. Wow. Alright, so she's over here. She wants to be our vassal. Let's make that happen. She's just barely willing to accept, but you got dukes as well. A duke in Italy. Interesting. Well, we're going in Italy, guys. Because it looks like we've got multiple Italian vassals now. We got Tuscany. Basically, everybody just wants our protection, I think, from... And he's really close to doing normal. I think everybody just wants our protection from the Holy Roman Emperor. So yeah, that'll give us all this Italian territory. And also, we have new powerful vassals, so we need to take a look at that situation. And something can be transferred. Who's this guy over here? So this duke, and then you're giving him her. Okay, so yeah, we'll grant him that vassal. Keep his opinion up. We can usurp a grand principality. Kiev, we need to improve the control there. We should do that now since we know we're going to keep it. So let's go and do that now. That's going to be increase control right here. And yeah, you can see here that what is it? None of our current council members are the powerful vassals. Now we know that these two aren't, but these are two new dukes, perhaps. So actually, this guy's not new. Did I just intentionally keep him out? Maybe. But this guy, on the other hand, is new. And he's a decent steward, but yeah, nowhere even in comparison to the count here. Right now we just have like all really good characters, and we're keeping all the powerful vassals out, though most of them aren't even that unhappy at the moment. But yeah, we're drastically increasing the size of our realm in this episode just from people wanting to be our vassal. But yeah, we'll finish this up, and then the next wars, obviously Bohemia, I want to take some of this territory up along here. So that's a future war we're going to do. And then White Rus is clearly a conflict we're going to want to do here. We should have claims on his territory. So yeah, you can see here we have a claim on the entire kingdom of White Rus. And so that's what we'll be doing probably first, because I think that's more important than Bohemia, is to go after the entire kingdom of White Rus. So yeah, we'll try and get all this in a conflict. I don't expect it to be that difficult. Looking at his troop numbers, he's pretty weak. So we should be able to get that fairly easily. He doesn't even have any allies. And so that'll be the next conflict after we finish this one, because as long as our troops are raised up, we can't do it now. It's kind of a bummer, because yeah, I'd like to do both of the conflicts here at the same time. That'd be the most convenient way. But yeah, we'll finish up this conflict, and then we'll probably immediately after that do the war for White Rus to get back all the territory that our mom lost during her very incompetent rule. So yeah, a lot of things happened in this episode. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you on the next episode, and thanks for watching.